Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Muhammad Raji Muhammad Sadiq, and in this video, I and my colleagues will be talking about the ethics in social media. So my group members are I myself, as I mentioned my name earlier, Muhammad Raji Muhammad Sadiq, then Kuranga Mubarak Oladipo, Ibrahim Mikail, Muhammad Rabiu, Muhammad Abdullahi Bukar, and Ahmad Hassan Rabiu. So I will start from the introduction. What is ethics in social media and why is it important? Yes, ethics in social media refers to the principles and guidelines that govern responsible and respectful behavior in online platforms. It involves considerations of honesty, integrity, privacy, and the impact of social interactions and digital interactions on individual and society. So ethics nowadays is something very important that we have to put a deep dive into. So now I'll be talking about the importance of ethics in social media. First is trust and credibility. Social media ethics are crucial for building and maintaining trust among users. When individuals and organizations adhere to ethical principles, they are more likely to be perceived as reliable and credible sources of information. This trust is vital for fostering positive relationships and sustaining a healthy online community. Second is privacy protection. Social media ethics address the responsible handling of personal information. Users entrust platforms with their data, and ethical guidelines assure that this information is treated with respect and safeguarded against misuse. Protecting privacy is essential for maintaining user confidence and upholding legal standards. Third is cyberbullying prevention. Yes, ethical behavior on social media involves discouraging and preventing cyberbullying. By promoting respectful and considerate online interactions, social media platforms can contribute to creating a safer digital environment. This helps prevent the harm and emotional distress associated with online harassment. So number 4 is authenticity and transparency. So social media ethics emphasize the importance of authenticity and transparency in digital communication. Users should be able to trust the content they encounter is genuine. And ethical guidelines encourage individuals and organizations to be transparent about their identities, motives, and any potential conflicts of interest, which is very good. And then we can know who we are actually dealing with on social media, which promotes transparency. Yeah. And lastly, which is on the list, is fairness and equity or equality. So ethical considerations on social media include promoting fairness and equality. This involves treating all users fairly, so there won't be one above the other, regardless of their background, beliefs, or identity. By fostering an inclusive and equitable online environment, social media platforms can contribute to a more positive and supportive digital community. So this also involves addressing and rectifying any bias or discriminatory practice that may arise on these platforms. So my colleague will continue from here, and I hope you understand our video on ethics in social media. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ahsan Ahmad Rabiu. So I am going to I'm going to talk about the regulatory framework of ethics in social media. So the first one, we have GDPR and COPPA. GDPR stands for General Data Protection Regulation, which is a comprehensive EU legislation safeguarding the privacy rights of global EU citizens, featuring crucial provisions such as explicit consent, data portability, and the right to erasure. The second one, which is COPPA, COPPA, is a Children Online Privacy Protection Act, which is tailored for US citizens, US children. COPPA establishes strict guidelines for online platforms, ensuring the careful handling of personal information for users under 13. The second one, which is the challenges and global perspective of the regulatory framework on ethics in social media. Navigating the regulatory landscape amidst rapid technological changes, which presents formidable challenges. And also, we have the diverse global social media regulations, which contributes to complexities and achieving regulatory harmonization, which faces hurdles due to the varying legal framework. And the third one, which is the regulatory evolution and cooperation, which, as you can see in the diagram of the poster, it's a timeline of the past, present, and future, which the past is an inception of national regulation, while the present is an emergence of diverse global regulations, while the future is anticipated is anticipated in the increase in international cooperation for a more cohesive regulatory approach. So the following diagram in the poster illustrate the dynamic evolution of global digital regulation, emphasizing the growing importance of and challenges associated with international cooperation. The first one, which is the adaptability and image suggestion of the regulatory framework in the ethics in social media. So we have the emphasizing the imperative nature of regulatory adaptability in the face of evolving technology, which is paramount. And also, it also has the its timeline and flowchart in the poster, which highlights key milestones such as GDPR implementation, and also a visual representation which underscores the continuous evolution of regulation, underscoring the need for adaptability in response to technological advancements. Additionally, incorporating visual aids in conveying the significance of regulatory adaptability and reinforces the dynamic nature of the global regulatory landscape. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Mubarak Kuranga Oladipupo. I will be the one to talk about the social media privacy. Before I give a brief explanation on social media privacy, I want you to know that there are three main points I'll be talking about in the social media privacy, which are data mining, third-party access, and oversharing. Now, to start with the social media privacy. Social media privacy is crucial for safeguarding personal information, preventing cyberbullying, maintaining a positive online image, and avoiding data exploitation. It enhances trust in online interactions, ensures compliance with regulations, and helps strike a balance in information sharing, ultimately contributing to a safer and more responsible digital environment. Now, that's the brief explanation for the social media privacy. Now as I've said earlier, I said there are three main points in the social media privacy, which I will start with the data mining, extracting and analyzing user data of insights, often for targeted advertising. Now, I would like to illustrate how data is collected for personalized content in order to make it clear to you about the data mining. Now, user data for personalized content is collected through user profiling, behavior tracking, cookies, social media integration, surveys, location data, information, machine learning, and engagement metrics. This data helps platform tailor content based on preferences, habits, and interactions while balancing privacy considerations. Now, let's move to the second path, which is the second point, which is the third-party access. Now, third-party access is the external entities accessing user data, posing privacy risk. So I'll just highlight the lack of user control over data sharing. Nowadays, users often lack control over data sharing as platforms engage in opaque practices. This third-party access, often undisclosed, means user information is shared without explicit consent. Limited transparency and complex privacy settings leave user unaware of the extent to which their data is shared, eroding control and increasing the risk of intended exposure. The challenge lies in balancing the benefits of personalized services with the imperative to empower users with clear, accessible controls over their data. Now, to the last but not the least, I'll be talking about the oversharing. Sharing excessive personal information. This causes you're risking privacy compromise. Yeah, the privacy compromise when you overshare your data. I'll just make some emphasis on the potential misuse of overshared data. Overshared data poses serious risk with the potential for malicious misuse. When individuals reveal excessive personal information online, they become vulnerable to identity theft, cyberbullying, and targeted attacks. Miscreants may exploit detailed data for phishing, fraud, or unauthorized access to sensitive accounts. The repercussions underscore the critical importance of prudent online sharing to safeguard against potential harms and misuse of personal information. So this means part of the cost of this of the privacy of social media is that the reason why we see nowadays people's personal information are being shared, which are not supposed to be, is the act of oversharing their data. So we'd like to urge everyone not to overshare their data on social media. And that will be the end of the explanation. Thank you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My name is Muhammad Abdullah Bukar and my matrix number is 82-311-23028. And today I will be talking about personal code of ethics and examples with their explanation. Firstly, I would like to define what personal code of ethics is. Personal code of ethics are sets of principles or guidelines that individuals create to govern their behavior and decision making. These codes are shaped by personal values, beliefs, and moral compass. They serve as a framework for how someone wants to conduct themselves in various aspects of life, providing a moral foundation for navigating challenges and making choices. Moving on to the examples, we have 5 examples here. These include, we have the respect privacy, we have the be inclusive, engage constructively, stay informed, and digital well-being. The first one here is respect privacy. This consists of how you obtain consent before sharing personal information and respect others' privacy boundaries. The second one is be inclusive. Foster an inclusive online community, avoiding discriminatory languages, such as the F word, etc., and of bad languages. Moving on to the third one is engage constructively. Encourage positive decisions, avoiding conflict and negativity. Should become like a mediator to the people. We have the stay informed. Regularly update yourself on social media policies and ethical consideration. And we have the last one here, which is the digital well-being. These include prioritize your mental health, settle limits, etc. That's all. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Ibrahim Mikhail. I would like to talk about the case study on ethical issues in social media. This study delves into the impact of ethics on social media, emphasizing his role in fostering trust, privacy, and positive digital communities. A real-life example demonstrates how ethical behavior prevents cyberbullying and enhances legality and transparency online. Here is an example of an ethical behavior, a deepfake dilemma. Before I will give you the example of the deepfake dilemma, I would like to tell you the meaning of dilemma. Then I'll tell you the meaning of the deepfake dilemma. A dilemma is a situation in which a difficult choice has to be made between two or more alternatives, especially equally undesirable ones. It often involves conflicting moral and ethical principles, making the decision challenging. And the deepfake dilemma refers to the ethical and societal challenges posed by the widespread circulation of manipulated videos, such as, now here comes the example. A Facebook video has circulated widely featuring a CNN reporter of Blizzard seemingly promoting a diabetes drugs to thousands of viewers, a diabetes drugs known as cannabis to thousands of viewers. So, of course, upon coming across the video, the CNN medical correspondent came out to talk about the societal impact, and he said, though he believed it was scam, that none of the reporters could say one or two things. So he said this scam have both nothing to do with me. My primary concern is for your health, and I do worry you could be harmed if you take this product. Thank you very much. My name is Kelly Ibrahim once again.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rabiu. It's matric number 82-31-12-3074. I'm going to continue with the conclusion about the computer ethics and social issues from where my friends stopped. I'm going to make a little bit conclusion about the topic, inshallah. And when promoting digital literacy, another aspect of computer ethics in social media, there is several aspects in computer ethics and social media and social issues, so many aspects, but now we are going to talk about some of them, and we explain one by one, inshallah. So when it comes to social media, computer ethics refers to the responsible and ethical use of technology and online platforms. It is about being mindful of the impact our actions can have on others and the digital community as a whole. One important aspect of computer ethics in social media is respecting privacy. This is a primeval aspect. Respect privacy. We should be cautious about sharing personal information and always consider the privacy settings of the platforms we use. It is crucial and it is very essential to obtain consent before sharing someone else's personal information or photos. Before you share anyone's information, personal information, data, details, photos, images, and graphics, you should be very, very sensitive, very, very cautious, because you have to respect the person's privacy on social media. Another key aspect is avoiding cyberbullying. We should treat others with kindness and respect online, just as we would in person. Cyberbullying can have serious consequences, so it is important to think before we post or comment and refrain from engaging in harmful behavior. Before you ever post or you write something on social media, you should think very, very deep, just to avoid cyberbullying or any other consequences related to online issues. Then thirdly, being mindful of the impact of our online actions is also essential. It's very, very crucial. Being mindful, you have to be very, very mindful of the impact. You have to be self-aware of the impact of the online actions. What we say and share online can spread quickly and have lasting effect. in this nowadays, whatever you share in social media, it will blast within minutes. In just a few minutes, it will blast. Everyone will see it worldwide. So you have to be whatever you say, whatever you write, whatever you text, whatever you post, will post in just a few minutes to worldwide. Everyone will see it. So it can have spread quickly and have lasting effect. It is important to think critically about the content we share. Before you share any content, maybe pictures, stories, so graphics, whatever it is, on social media, if you want to share, you have to think critically and, like mindfully, and you think before you did that. About the content we share, fact check information before sharing. Check your information very, very well before you share it, and consider the potential consequences of our words and actions on social media. So promoting digital literacy is another aspect of computer ethics in social media. Promoting digital literacy is an crucial aspect of computer ethics on social media. So it is important to educate ourselves and have self-awareness about and others about online safety. We have to be self-aware. We have to know our thoughts, our feelings, our understanding, our knowledge about the online safety in order to avoid cyberbullying and other consequences related to the misuse of online social media. So privacy, about online safety, privacy settings, and how to navigate the digital world responsibly. By being informed, we can make better choices and help create a safer and more inclusive online environment. For instance, if you are being informed, or if you are being aware or educated, or you have self-awareness about something about using the social media, ethical and moral standards of using social media, please, you can make a better choice while using social media, and also it will help you to create a safer and a more inclusive online environment for yourself, for your family, and for your community. So I hope this elaboration really helps, and it meets the requirements for the concluding the topic, inshallah. From here, I will say thank you very much. This is from the group, inshallah. We hope everything is well, everything is meets the requirement, and inshallah, this is where I will stop. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.